welcome to the Tony Harvin Network YouTube channel. If you like, hit that subscribe button listed right here. After you hit the subscribe button, if you want to receive all notifications of videos that come out on this YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and select all after you hit the notification bell. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to the channel. Like and subscribe and leave me your comments, whether positive or negative. Let me get a check. Let me get a video check. Let me get a audio check. You know how YouTube and Spectrum do us. Sometimes they knock my audio out, they knock my video out, and, you know, we have little technical difficulties and whatnot. So let me get a mic check and let me get a video check. Y'all know my disclaimer. I'm not a pastor, preacher. I don't hold any type of office in the church. So please do not lay claims of those titles on me. We're not here to violate any type of community guidelines, any type of copyright infringement at all. Shout out to everybody in the chat room, man. This here is Regular Conversations 50. We on number 50, Regular Conversation number 50. You know what I mean? We definitely come a long way, you know, from doing the live conversations from the other YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Now we on here, you know, doing the regular conversations and whatnot. And we have good conversations on here. So I definitely appreciate everybody for coming on. Like I said, I remember the first day, you know what I mean, when it's tough to build up a channel in general, you know, when you got a lot of supporters out there, a lot of good people, moderators, and new people coming to the channel, it's definitely appreciated. So I definitely appreciate everybody, even to the trolls that's coming to this channel. You know what I mean? Definitely supporting, definitely building and whatnot with the hard work. So we're here to talk about Mr. Creflo Dollar. We're here to talk about him. Shout out to Views from the Scriptures. Shout out to Views from the Scriptures. Simply Naturally Black Life. Shout out to you. You understand? Shout out to Views from the Scriptures. The other YouTuber. You know what I mean? Who put up them videos. You understand? Using that voice. Using that program voice. Shout out to you. You know what I mean? I know of the brother. He goes to a temple out there in Jamaica. Truth of God. Shout out to him. Doing good work over there. You understand his hard work, but you're doing good work. So I viewed the video and things like that. And I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to talk about the comments that Creflo Dollar made and taken up for Snoop Dogg. Ain't no other preacher out here over the internet. There's no other preacher out here over the internet talking about Snoop Dogg, talking about 50 Cent. They're not doing it. The only preaching that's bashing these so-called, you know, celebrities and whatnot who try to use gospel or they devilish acts. There's only one preacher over the internet and TV, and that's Gino Jennings. I want to say this too. Somebody sent me a video about Kendrick Murray having another dream about Gino. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. You understand? That was pretty funny. Shout out to that person. Let me shout out to everybody in the chat room first. Let me shout out to everybody in the chat room first for show. Shout out to y'all. What's up to TNT News? Shout out to you. God owns the whole world. He says Creflo Dollar is just like Snoop. They both have weird names, weird acts. Dollars wears a sheep clothing, but inwardly he is a wolf. Courtney M. You says turn on Creflo Dollar's show on my TV while scrolling through now. I muted him. He looked like he lying. Ain't that the truth? Heavy Ross says Creflo Lent is next for the judgment to point the light center. I hope he's ready for this. What's up to Beverly Palmer? Shout out to you. TNT, shout out to you. Hope all is well. What's up to Michelle B? Shout out to you. You said Snoop is as equal to a woman being in a pulpit. He's just there to raise money. What's up to Heat? Shout out to you. What's up to Gino P? Shout out to you. You says, like this guy is just so uncalled for. Like, why? I got my own channel, and I'm going to save people from hell, really. That's a good point right there. You know what I mean? That's a good point right there. I want to play this little clip, And shout out to Views from the Scriptures and whatnot. I didn't really feel like downloading this excerpt and putting this part on. So we're gonna go to Views from the Scriptures YouTube channel. Shout out to him. I'm just gonna use a little bit. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. Views from the Scriptures. Appreciate you. Keep doing your thing. All right.
Snoop Dogg released a gospel album and to minister to people, because his grandmama ministered to him and he had it on the inside of him. And isn't it sad that he received rejection and flack? And how y'all gonna support somebody like this after what they did and what they said? What's wrong with us?
In 2000.
All right. He said that Snoop Dogg is using his gospel rap to minister to people. But like you said, the man got his own channel. How does a man have a woman bent over in videos and whatnot, or allowing it from his company, and then you step out of that to go try to save some people? How do you take up for that, Creflo? And all them other fools out there? Even some of the trolls know better. Some of the haters got to agree with this one. You know what I mean? Some of them. You know? What's up to Christopher Span? Shout out to you. What's up to Finally Aware? What's up to Sister Davis? One of my channel moderators. Shout out to you. Hope all is well. Sister Davis says, the fact that Creflo Dollar would take sides with an unbeliever to defend him against a true man of God shows you whose side he's leaning on. I believe his motive is financial gain. Creflo Dollar. Listen, a lot of us used to listen to Snoop Dogg. You know, rolling down the street, puffing on what? Drinking or sipping on gin and juice. We used to listen to Snoop Dogg. You know what I mean? But a lot of us, we come to the knowledge of the truth. Yes, some of that rap music still sounds good to the flesh, but we know it's of the devil. You know what I mean? A lot of us still listen to Snoop Dogg. Still listen to that old music. You know what I mean? But we can agree that nobody and no rapper can save or help save a person. Especially when you got your own pornography company, right? Like you said. Especially when you're still in a gang and whatnot. You got to denounce all of that. All of it. You understand? Before even thinking about it. Before even thinking about ushering out the word of God to people. Or trying to, or at least trying to at the end of the day. You know what I mean? All right. Next comment. What's up to Johnny? What up, what up, what up? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. He says, this is really sad. It's almost like adults are being re-educated again, and then they got to go through falsehood again, even though they know the truth. Absolutely. What's up to David B? What's up to OC? What's up to Valerie Stewart? What's up to Erica Price? Shout out to you. What's up to Galen Bowden? What's up to Keisha Davis? Let your light shine. Classified information. Another one of my channel moderators. Simply Natural Black Life. Shout out to you. Shout out to you and your YouTube channel. Go check her channel out. You know what I mean? If you got a YouTube channel and it's got positivity on it, let me know. Khadijah Reeves, shout out to you and your YouTube channel. You know what I mean? We here to support people. You know what I mean? For sure. I want to see everybody win. You know what I mean? What's up to Cali Boy? Shout out to you. You says, good catch. This is a good one. You said, sup to the whole team. What's up to Floyd Turner? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. Next comment. You says, what has Creflo Dollar bill y'all done now? What's up to Diva? What up to Ernest? Shout out to you. What's up to Donald Sanders? Shout out to you. Gino P says Sunday's message is uploaded with no interruption. Wonderful. What's up to BG? Shout out to you. Johnny says, watch Creflo Dollar in the 80s and early 90s when I was lost thinking I was saved. What a waste of time, but God kept me alive long enough to come to the truth. Absolutely. He said, Joel Osteen just sent me a message on my phone that said your abundance is coming forth. That's funny. Joel Osteen said your abundance is coming forth. Wow. Now that's funny right there. What's up to Nicole Martin? Another one of my channel moderators. Appreciate that. Shout out to all my moderators. What's up to 190? He says live from 215. Shout out to you. Henry Ross says, this is what Christianity is, feel-good ministry. You're right. A lot of those preachers like Creflo Dollar like to say things to have the people feel good and whatnot, but don't make no sense. It's common sense to know that no rapper, no gang member, no man who owns a porn company, no man who's crip walking, I don't care how much knowledge he kick about how much he loved the Lord, he got to come out of that. You got to come out of that. It's not that hard to understand. Yes, we get that people are trying and stuff like that and things of that nature at the end of the day. But you trying to justify that the man is ministering to people through gospel rap? Now that's crazy. All right, Montreal says Creflo is looking for some doggy dog donations. What's up to Ashley Hood, Sheila Davis? Appreciate that, Sister Davis. Thank you for the support of this YouTube channel, Tony Harvin Network. God bless you and your family and what you do as a moderator here on this YouTube channel and my other YouTube channel. All right. Diva says Credo works. He says Credo works real hard for his father, the devil. Snoop should know that you can't buy salvation with money. I agree with you. I agree. Yes, some celebrities can turn over to the Lord. They can. You know what I mean? But you got to leave that stuff alone. Just like a lot of us had to leave certain things alone out here. It's no different from a so-called celebrity at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But a lot of them still want to be in that in crowd. They still want to be cool. They still want to be a Crip. They want to Crip walk for Jesus. You understand? They want to be in porno films for Jesus. I don't get it. You understand? Snoop Dogg, the Dog Pound. Please help us understand. Please. You know what I mean? Anybody who's a gospel rapper, if you're listening in, please, you're free to come on here to help us understand. How could you minister to a person with gospel rap? You know what I mean? Let us know. Just Race Facts, what's up to you? Hope all is well. G Swole says, greetings, everybody. I knew something was funny about those false preachers my mom used to watch. He says, back when I was a kid. But seeing how they act now has proven me right. And I bet my mom would be so upset. Wow. That's funny. What up to Gladys? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. Montreal said he's on the show BMF playing a false prophet. Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg on BMF? Johnny says Creflo Dollar knows Snoop brings money, so he sides with him. He may invite him to speak at his church. Clout chasing. All right. TNT says my wife had a dream 2 years ago that Snoop Dogg was in a church collecting offerings. You said, is Dollar even his government last name? I find that sus and typical for a false preacher. I don't know. That's a good question right there for sure. All right. David B says, I saw a video of Nicki Minaj singing gospel. Nicki Minaj singing gospel. Let's see if we can find it on Google. I'm trying to see if I can find it right now on Google. So you're absolutely right. Nicki Minaj featuring Tasha Cobbs. You're right about that. Nicki Minaj? Really? Picture Nicki Minaj at First Church. Yeah, throw her out of there for trying to sing. I don't understand what these people think they're doing when they allow folks like that, and they know how their lyrics are. They know how Cardi B lyrics are. They know how Snoop Dogg lyrics are. They know how, I think one preacher had Little Baby. They have all these rappers and whatnot to come, sing, rap, speak. For what? Just because they're popular, they're celebrities and whatnot. Even I know better. I ain't no celebrity or anything like that. But even I know better not to do that. I know better. I ain't no preacher. I ain't trying to preach. I ain't trying to gospel rap. I ain't trying to do none of that. You understand? At the end of the day. But Nicki Minaj singing gospel music, that's crazy right there. That's crazy right there for sure. You know what I mean? That's my first time seeing that. All right?
Who had spoken out against Snoop Dogg's double standards in his lifestyle.
Snoop Dogg released a gospel album and to minister to people, because his grandmama ministered to him and he had it on the inside of him. And isn't it sad that he received rejection and flack? And how y'all gonna support somebody like this after what they did and what they said? What's wrong with us?
See, Mr. Creflo Dollar said, what's wrong with us? I don't know who us you talking about. I ain't with you. And I know true people in holiness, they ain't with you neither. So you must be talking about yourself and the flock that you're in. You know what I mean? You cannot say what's wrong with us. We don't side with you. Not at all. You know what I mean? The problem is with a lot of people is truth hurts. Listen, truth hurts me. And truth hurts almost everybody out here. Bad. The thing is, we know how to come up to the understanding of truth and at least try to apply it to our lives. It's tough. It's real tough. But yet we still make an effort at it. For sure. Courtney M says, back in the day, we had a cursing gangster preacher on paid access TV. It was so funny. I think I know who you're talking about. I think I know who you're talking about. Classified says he's playing a jack-led pastor on BMF. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. That Snoop Dogg was playing a jack-leg preacher and whatnot on BMF. I didn't know. You understand? I think he was on another show playing as a preacher, a so-called preacher. Sheila Davis says Creflo needs to be ashamed of himself. He knows PJ is telling the truth. He's just afraid that people in his church will leave and go go to the TOG for sure. Ain't that the truth right there? That's for sure. You know what I mean? All right. Let's go to some more comments. What's up to Jonas? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. Henry Ross says Kenneth Copeland got go next. Got to go next. I think you meant that. You said because he's been mocking and blaspheming. Sad. He called him Daddy Dollar. All right. Says Creflo needs PJ Pastor Gino use that hammer again. Absolutely, for sure. You know. He says, what Tasha Cobbs I used to like. Why does she think it's godly to pair up with Nicki Minaj? Popularity could bring money and things like that. What person in their right mind would pair up with a rapper like Nicki Minaj, with a rapper like Snoop Dogg? Now, like I said, people could change their life around. Yes, they can. You know what I mean? And a lot of them tend to go to, well, why are you judging me? Why y'all doing this? Why are you saying that? Listen, enough with the nice talk, enough with the sentimentals and whatnot. You know what I mean? Right is right and wrong is wrong. You understand? That's one of the reasons why a lot of these individuals don't like Gino. Because he tell the truth and he don't care how you feel. You understand? That's one thing about PJ. He gonna tell the truth and he don't care how you feel. You know what I mean? And a lot of people get hurt crying and whining. Well, you know, he trying to judge me and this and that. He don't care. At the end of the day, he don't. You understand? All right. Classified says they had kids dancing to a mashup of some cut and never would have made it in somebody's sanctuary. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the new wave right now. Putting rap music in churches. You understand? Twerking in churches to rap music. You understand? Crip walking in churches. Woo walking in churches. You understand? Harlem shaking in churches and whatnot. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? Millie rocking in churches. You know? It's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing. But they feel as though they need to get into that type of stuff to pull the people in. No. I mean, look at Jamal Bryant with the weed thing that he got going or had going or mentioned. You want to talk about cannabis and weed, a weed dispensary and stuff like that just to get people in? You need to stoop that low to get people in. You understand? You need to do that. That's a crazy thing right there. That's a crazy thing for sure. Or I need to do this weed thing. I need to get in with the rappers. I need to get in with the gangsters and stuff like that. No, you don't. No, you don't. Just apply what the word of God says for you to do. You understand? Simple as that. I listen, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I've never seen PJ or no other ministers that really follow the message, because we've seen a few ministers like Elder Ellis. You know what I mean? And another popcorn by the name of Kendrick Murray. He's still popping off at the mouth. You understand? Who follow the message and had to resort to going to the things that the youth like. Rap, weed, drugs, drinking, clubs, strip clubs, pornography, cursing, hanging out. It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Definitely crazy. All right. G Swole says, I'm not trying to clout chase, but I remember my mom telling me we're related to Snoop Dogg as cousins. And is Snoop's father a minister? His grandmother was a so-called minister. I mean, you could possibly be related to Snoop. You know, some of us have family members who was celebrities and stuff like that. I don't talk about it a lot, but a lot of people who know football, Percy Harvin, I don't talk about him a lot. You understand? I mean, hey, talented in football, whatever the case may be, cool. You know, some of us do got, family members as celebrities or who play in the NFL, NBA, stuff like that. But hey, you know what I mean? For the most part, definitely just got to pray for them at the end of the day. All right? What's up to AG? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. Michelle B says some of the gospel singers had sold out. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Johnny says we are truly in the last times because what we are talking about is evil. Being called good and good called evil. You funny. What up, Christopher Span? Another one of my channel moderators. Absolutely, man. I don't know what Creflo Dollar is talking about. Us. Even some of the haters out there, they know like us. Us who? Tony Harvin didn't say I ain't side with Creflo Dollar. I know a lot of y'all ain't neither. You understand? So Creflo, I don't know what you're talking about. Us. You know what I mean? All right. Gino P says quick to sing, but not quick to repent. They moving mixy. You said they moving mixy. Sister David says everyone trying to sing gospel music like that's really impressing God. Still smells like a stench in his nostrils. Wow, that was a deep one right there for sure. All right. You says Copeland worth $400 million in 2 jets. Who he went into the Lord. Straight Fact says, how can he support someone that called women's the B words? You says Creflo Dollars, he's talking about your mama too. Wow. That's something deep right there. That's something deep. All right. Flora says, I don't understand why these pastors love money like that. I don't get it. What's up to Cool JC? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. What's up to Mariah Sam says Pastor Gino tells the truth and shame the devil. That's what's up. Michelle B said just because they sing gospel music don't make them a Christian. I agree. I agree with that. But that's what a lot of those preachers, so-called preachers like Creflo Dollar, think. Well, they coming on here, they singing gospel, they dancing gospel now and whatnot. No, it don't work that way. You understand that? You can't be a part-time Christian. You can't be a temporarily Christian. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a seasonal Christian. This thing is every day, all day, and it's tough. It's hard. You know what I mean? I can't be on here trying to encourage people and, promoting the truth of God and whatnot, and I'm a blood gang member. You know what I mean? You got some of the people out there, well, he got all that red on. He a blood? You understand? I can't be a blood gang member. I can't be a Crip. I got to denounce all of that. You understand? I got to leave that gang life alone. You understand? I can't be on here and say, listen, I'm still a blood, but I'm still representing Christ. It don't work that way. It don't work that way at all. You understand that? I can't sit here and encourage the people. I'm not a preacher or anything like that. I'm more so of an encourager or inspirer or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? I can't go back to my hometown, Jersey City, and hang on the corner with old friends and whatnot. I can't do that. You know what I mean? You can't hang on the corner talking and playing the radio and playing Jersey City mixtapes and New York mixtapes. You understand? You can't do that no more. Playing the K-Slay, SNS, DJ Envy. We can't do that no more. You understand that? It was fun times. You understand that? It was fun times, but I can't do it no more. You understand? I can't. All right? Sister David says people can change, but that is why secular artists are confused about holy living, because so-called gospel singers make records with them, which condone secular artists' lifestyles, right? Cool says Copeland has been married 3 times. He says no adulterer can enter into the kingdom of God. Michelle B, you says they already do all of that. I seen it. Henry Ross says Tasha Cobbs isn't any sheep. She's a Jezebel. Just look at her appearance. That's why she can buddy with Nicki Minaj. Them both are cut from their old and dead wicked mother, Jezebel. All right, we're gonna take a. I haven't seen Tasha Cobbs in a long time, so I'm gonna check her out on here. All right, Tasha Cobbs. We're gonna check her out right quick. So we're taking a look at Tasha Cobbs and whatnot and things of that nature. So these are the pictures that they're showing on here, and whatnot of her and what have you. Checking her out. I never really seen her like this. So this is Tasha Cobbs. We're gonna type in Tasha Cobbs and Nicki Minaj, and whatnot. All right, check them out. Pretty interesting, for sure. All right. Oh man. Just Straight Facts says, I used to travel with a friend of mine that went to visit these gospel singers. He says, bottom thing was the biggest devil ever met. Let me get a mic check. Let me get a mic check right now. Let me get a mic check. What's up to DJ Grant? What up, what up? Shout out to you. Let me get a quick mic check. All right. What's up to Tammy T? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. Sister David says, amen, no part-time Christians. This is all about full-time lifestyle for Christ. We make mistakes and need help, but difference is, he said, difference is we don't practice sin. We repent constantly. Amen to that for sure. All right, appreciate that, y'all. What's up to Michael? You said Creflo Dollar can drink from the cup of his God and the cup, said the cup of God and the cup of the devil. He got to repent and choose. What's up to Anthony? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. What's up to I think I shout out to you already. G Soul says, I think the reason why celebrities are turning to God is because they can sense we're living in the last days to do good now, thinking it's going to outweigh their bad. That's a good point. But like I said earlier, some people, some celebrities, they have repented and whatnot and really trying. Very few. Very few. You know what I mean? Very. A lot of them still want to keep that lifestyle. They just can't let it go. They got to keep that lifestyle of being a Crip. They got to keep that lifestyle of being in the mix with the hood and what have you. They got to keep that lifestyle. Smoking weed. They got to keep that lifestyle. That's the lifestyle that they want to keep and still represent Christ. And then when you talk about it, they say, oh, well, y'all judging people. Oh, well, people over there always trying to throw people in hell and whatnot. Listen, it's some feel-good stuff, yes, but it's also things in there that's going to hurt you in the scriptures and whatnot. You know what I mean? All right. David B says the majority of these gospel singers are just making noise in God's ears. Oh, yeah. Kendrick Murray. Oh, we're going to get you. Kendrick Murray, you next, for sure. You next. Kendrick Murray having another dream. Somebody sent me that video on Facebook. Said a man had another dream about Gino Jennings, and he spoke about it. Wow. Have you seen Jamal Bryant, co-pastor? No, I haven't. Jamal Bryant, co-pastor? Let me see. Jamal Bryant. We're going to look it up. Co-pastor. Let me see if I can find it. Kerry Turner. Co-pastor. Is this his co-pastor right here? Dr. Kerry Turner? Is that her? Let me know. All right. It says PJ Idiot Cousin says plants have feelings to try and justify weed. Wow, that's crazy right there. I don't know what's on his mind to say something about that. All right, TNT says, I made a video about him. TNT, shout out to you and the work you do on your platform. If y'all haven't went to his platform, put your information in the chat room, TNT. You know what I'm saying? All right. Straight Fact says, I used to travel with a friend of mine that went to visit these gospels. I think I read that one. All right. Let's scroll down a bit. Timmy T says, I'm still trying to understand Rango, New Breed, Dwell. They all believe in multiple wives. Well, the situation with Rango, I saw a little video from Rango where he's talking about Dwell threatened him and whatnot. You know what I mean? We could talk about that a different day and what have you. I didn't know Rango believed the same thing myself. Like I said, my first time hearing about Rango TV was, you know, when y'all told me. You know what I mean? I think Rango was out there in New York, too. I think so. You know? All right. Let's go to more comments right here. Let's see. Let's scroll down. You said Tasha Cobbs went off one time in backlash in the past for defending herself, went to sing with Beyonce. She had harsh words for her fans who spoke against her, wanting to sing and go on tour with Beyonce. DJ Grant says, if you are blessed to even have enough money to not be poor, he says, why would you want to be in the hood? The hood made me. You say, yes, but I don't wish that upon no one. Absolutely. He says, wait, didn't Mace run up under Creflo Dollar when he left Bad Boy, then went back rapping? Creflo Dollar didn't rebuke that. Mace. Well, some people don't know the deeper depths to Mace. Maybe Gino P knows because he's from the area. And whatnot. Mace left for a reason. Speculations. Mace left for reasons because of, you know, what was going on with him in the streets out there in Harlem. You understand? With two gangsters. You know what I mean? Mace was messing with one of these gangsters' ex-girlfriends or baby mothers out there in New York. I think his name was Baby Maine. And Baby Maine, I think Baby Maine and Max B is related. Those who know about music and whatnot. Listen, I used to be up on this stuff when I was young. You know what I mean? So he was messing with the baby mother out there in Harlem. And I think Baby Maine came in one day and saw he was around. Because Mace was coming around all the time, I guess when he was trying to see his child. So he made a song called Jealous Fellas. And that song was about Baby Maine and the situations that was going on. Now you trigger something in the streets. You know what I mean? So Mace, he was an artist, but he was dealing with somebody from the streets with some power in the streets and whatnot. And his life was in danger. That's why he ran. That's why he left Bad Boy until things cooled down. Now he's back on the scene. You understand? So he ran. He left for those purposes and whatnot. Now, Jermaine, Baby Maine, he got shot and killed and whatnot. You understand? So now that's over with. Now things has cooled down. Now you want to come back on the scene. So the thing is, did you really leave to change your life for God? Or you left because you were scared because you had some street problems? See, that's the thing right there. You understand? That's why I don't respect Mace for that at all. Because you tried to use you becoming a pastor to try to cover up what you was doing. And on top of that, Mace was a so-called preacher, but yet he was still behind the music scene because he was signing artists and whatnot. I mean, look up the story with him and Fabio Foreign. You understand? He was still signing little artists and whatnot, and you know, at the end of the day, he was still making money from that type of stuff. That's why I don't respect Mace, because they play with the word of God and whatnot. You in the pulpit, you're trying to cover up things by becoming a so-called preacher and whatnot. I mean, he was all right as a preacher, but was he a real man of God? No. To my knowledge, not at all. You understand? See, Mace, he won't talk about the real situation, why he left Bad Boy or why he left New York. He won't talk about it. He won't. He won't. You understand? He won't. So he may have ran up under Creflo Dollar and whatnot, but he won't talk about the real situation on why he left New York. You understand that? Why? You know what I mean? We're going to get him one day too. We're going to get him one day too. You know what I mean? I remember a long time ago when he first came back, I think I made a comment on his video one time, long time ago. You understand? Or we gonna get him one day. We're gonna get him one day. All right. Tammy T says, I find 3 men singular. Ringo, you says new breed, the well, you must address or we will. They all believe in multiple women or wives. Oh, we talked about that already. Yeah, we talked about that already a few times and whatnot. And things of that nature. You know what I mean? But we'll see if we talk about it again. We'll see. You said his Dollar is his last name. What's up to Gin Juice? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with you. You says Marcus Rogers is a fraud with his third wife. He says I watched a YouTube short and people were saying that you were condemning old Penny. That's funny. That's funny. Of course, I know I was gonna get flack and stuff like that and things of that nature from no Creflo Dollar followers and people like that. You know, it is what it is. They free to come on here. You know, I could send a link out to them. I know they probably tuned in sometimes and things of that nature. But we're gonna keep bombing on so-called preachers like that. You understand? They said I was condemning him. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. He says, why are you touching the man of God? Oh, man. Y'all funny tonight. DJ Grant says, since when you can pick and choose to be a preacher and then be in the world and then back to being a preacher? Ain't that something? Ain't that something with Mace? Oh, wow. Just because I got street problems, I'm going to run to be a preacher in, I believe, Georgia, right? Wow, I'm so scared of Baby May because I talked about him in the song. I'm going to run and go be a preacher. I'm going to wait till it die down and come back to rap. Then leave and come back to do a podcast with Cameron. You understand? You know? I mean, it's nothing wrong with doing a podcast and whatever the case may be. I think they talk about sports or whatever. I never really checked it out. I checked it out when they had Lenny Cook on there from New Jersey. I believe Lenny Cook is from Camden, New Jersey. He was ranked over LeBron at one point. I kind of checked out that interview a little bit with Lenny Cook. That's about it. I don't really know what else they talk about on there. But I know they whole foundation is sports because they both played ball in high school and things of that nature. All right. Henry Ross says church is going wild. That's why these men are as equal to them girls going wild. Oh man, y'all funny, man. Y'all is funny tonight for sure. You know what I mean? That is hilarious. You know? All right, let's go back to this video. If we can pull it up with Creflo Dollar and Snoop Dogg on Views from the Scriptures. Once again, shout out to Views from the Scriptures and whatnot. I'm trying to find a video where Snoop Dogg was talking. I don't see that video anymore. If somebody knows where that at, let me know. I think, was it on Views from the Scriptures or somebody else's YouTube channel? I'm trying to think, but we definitely gonna try to find it right now. I think this is it right here. I'm not too sure, but all right, we're gonna see if we can find it. All right. Let's see. What's up to Montreal? He says Doggy Style Ministries coming soon. He said you're definitely in tune with NYC politics. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like I said, I was a DJ when I was young, man. I was a DJ. I used to go to B Street Records almost every week in Brooklyn, man. Every week. Every week. And if you've been to Brooklyn before, the B Street Records, that place was big at one point. 34th Street Rock and Soul, Disco Rama, West 4th in Manhattan. I used to always be in New York every week. Henry Ross says Mace is a double-minded man. He is not to be trusted. He says, I didn't know Mace was a preacher. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He was. You know what I mean? We're going to go to his, let's see if we can find one of his videos on preaching and whatnot. So here you go right here. All right. It's on the screen. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Let me know if y'all can hear the video and whatnot. Let me know. He said Mace is a bum too. What up to B? Holy shout out to you. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. You can't hear the audio? Let me see something. He says can't hear. He says can't hear. Let's see if we can stop it. We're going to go back a little bit and whatnot. Let's see if we can reset it. All right. He says can't hear the video. He says no sound. What's up to Lorraine? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with you. You know what I mean? All right, we're going to go back to the video and whatnot. When you're asking about Mace, about him being a preacher and what have you. All right, let me know if you can hear it.
Take their children in the opposite direction of the way they raised him or her. They would just quote that as quick as I came out here. The devil is a liar. And depending on...
Is it playing? Let me know if that video is playing. All right. All right. What's up? He says, did Mace ever get baptized? I don't. He said, did Mace get baptized? Wow. 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 Did Mace get baptized? All right. So we're going to go back to the video. So this is it right here. All right.
How strong they were in the blood of Jesus and all of that understanding. They would say it over and over. The devil ain't going to have my baby. And instead of fighting the child, they would use the fight to be in favor of the child's future.
Oh, man. Gino P says, Mace preaching a bunch of nothing. Yo, y'all funny, man. Y'all funny on here. Classified says, nah, Mace, you of the devil and you're a liar. Wow. Y'all's funny today for sure. All right, appreciate that. What's up to Sister Angela? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. All right. What else I missed? Yeah, he laughing. He says, ask Mace. It got hot. He ran to Atlanta. David B says, Tyrese talks about God from time to time. Then I saw him in a dress at an award show. He says, lost respect. Tyrese in a dress. Let's see if we can find that right quick. So Tyrese in the dress. Tyrese in a dress. Wow. How you gonna act like that, huh? How you gonna act like that with that dress on, man? That's crazy right there. I didn't even know that. Wow, man, that's crazy right there. I didn't know that. My first time seeing that for sure. All right, he says Mace needed to be maced for his abomination. Oh man, he says Mason Bethard. Mason Bethard. Wow. He says I'm sure he got baptized. I don't know. You said Cyrese has mental issues. Jody is a mess. Wow. Henry says I heard about these dudes. They're hiding from somewhere. That's why they ran to a church, not the church, but a church because they're in some type of trouble. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about for sure. And you know, and that's what Mace did. You understand that? That's what he did. You know, some would say that he got himself in that type of stuff. He got himself in that. And one thing you cannot play with street people. You understand that? You can't play with street people like that at the end of the day. You know what I mean? If you're gonna start trouble with somebody, then you're gonna run somewhere to try to become a preacher. How can somebody take that person serious at the end of the day? You know what I mean? How? You understand? All right. He says, what I want to know, did you ever rock the shiny suit with the Air Force Ones? No. That was a Mace thing. That wasn't a Jersey thing. Not at all. We didn't do that. No way. We did not do that at all. Not one bit. All right. Anthony says, I remember Fat Joe dissed Mace in a song when Mace came back to rapping. Even sinners know what's up. I mean, you cannot have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I want to be a rapper. I want to be a preacher. I want to be a rapper again. I want to be a preacher. I want to be a rapper. I want to be a preacher. Doesn't work like that. Not at all. You understand? Definitely don't. All right. He says, I won't be surprised if Mace isn't tied into something. He'll soon be outed. I don't know, but he says, I don't know when, but it's coming. Wow. That's crazy right there for sure. All right. He says, C-Rock has the saucy Snoop video. He says, bro quickly said, no, we don't do that. Nope. We don't do that at all, for sure. All right? Definitely don't. Rock no shiny suits and all that other nonsense and whatnot at the end of the day. For sure. You know? All right. Let me see. You said C-Rock has the saucy ear. What is that? I don't know. What is that symbol at TNT? What is that symbol? You know what I mean? All right. So let's go to this right here, this video. Let's see if we could go here right quick. So we're gonna go to this video from views from the scriptures and whatnot. AG says Mason Bethel was with Puffy, Bad Boy Records. Wow. It seemed like Puffy is tied to a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. You understand? A whole lot. Oh. Oh, man, you funny, man. You funny. I can't put that video up. I can't put that video up, TNT. I can't do that. I can't do it. Michael, you says both Leroy Thompson and Creflo Dollar are wolves in sheep clothing while running through that money, and people started throwing their money away. Yep, you're right about that. You know, I think I played that video one day, you know, on my channel, on the other, on the other channel. So here it is right here. You're talking about this one right here. This is the video you're talking about with Creflo Dollar and Leroy Thompson dancing on money. You know, you said see, you talking about on his channel? I'm trying to understand what you're saying at TNT. What are you trying to say at TNT? Says I was trying to be cultural for the sisters. Trying to understand. All right, Gino P says we understand if Snoop or any rapper comes to the church and repent. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely understand that for sure. He says, but they don't want to change. That's why we on their necks. Got that right. Henry Ross says because he's with Diddy, he knows something and he think he's smart for leaving early, but he's probably in them investigation audio recordings. Wow. He says culture. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. What does that word mean? You gotta help me out, man. Help me out, TNT. What you trying to say, man? What's up to V Coleman? Shout out to you. Oh, you say he got it up. You say he got it up? Are y'all telling me that he put that video up on his YouTube channel? Is that what you're telling me? Let me know if that's what you're saying. At TNT. Is you saying that he actually put that video up on his YouTube channel at TNT? All right. What's up to G Swole? You says I'm not trying to make this a race thing, but why nobody's focused on that guy with those child actors and Nickelodeon like they're doing Diddy? You talking about Orlando? What is his name? I forgot. Orlando something. Are you talking about him? Let me know. He says no, brother was referring to the old one. My fault. This is too funny. Oh, yo, y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. I thought you was talking about he put the video up. I was kind of confused, and whatnot. So what you talking about, G Swole? What guy? What guy are you referring to? You know what I mean? You said the guy messing with those child actors in Nickelodeon. What person are you referring to? All right. You said show the video, brother. Oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that, man. You understand? You know, once we hashed it out and whatnot, I left everything alone. You know what I mean? I left everything alone and whatnot. It was a funny video, but can't do it. You understand? Can't do it. You know? All right. It says play old girl. You says play old girl. He says what's going on with Trey Songz? They're talking about him as well, saying he's next, and then saying move aside Diddy. Well, I don't know about Trey Songz. I don't know. I don't follow too much of that type of stuff. I mean, it's so much going on in Hollywood or Hollywood or whatever the case may be. It's so much going on. It's so much. You can't even keep up with it. If it ain't P. Diddy, they talk is somebody else got speculations. Trey Songz, is Chris Brown, is this person, is that person. I can't keep up with it. I can't keep up with everything. You know what I mean? So people like DJ Academics, DJ Vlad, Adam 22, they're having a field day with this stuff. They're having a field day with what's going on in Hollywood. You know what I mean? It's ching ching to them over YouTube and Patreon and whatnot. It's ching ching to them at the end of the day. You understand? All right. You said he's talking about the guy that created all that. He Drake from Drake and Jaws. I didn't know. I didn't know that happened. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, Orlando Brown. Okay. Michael Hollingsworth says, I still don't understand why Tasha Cobbs goes from to break every chain to doing a duet with Nicki Minaj. I don't understand that. He says X Ministries has been exposing these guys for years. You said his name is Dan Schneider. He was wilding with them kids. Wow. Courtney M says, I strongly feel Trey Songz stole my artist friend from Howard. I don't know what you mean. He says, what about 1940 suspended wearing Amish doofus? Ah, man. You talking about this guy right here. You talking about this guy? You talking about this guy? Oh, man. That's funny, bro. That's real funny, bro. For real. Y'all talking about that guy right there, man. That's crazy for sure. You know, we could show that. We could show that. But that video, nah. Nah, we can't show that video. You know what I mean? All right, you says Dan Schneider, I think he was the manager in Good Burger. Dan Schneider. Dan Schneider. Let me see if I can find him. Let's see if we can find him right now. And share the screen right quick. You know, are you talking about this guy? Is this the guy y'all talking about? Let me know. Let me know if that's the guy y'all talking about right there. All right. What's up to Lamar? Peace. What up? What up? What up? Shout out to you. Bob T says, all Hebrew Israelites, they're just like that never come back to the ark. And the reason why I blurt out certain things or whistle, because YouTube might deem it as like hate speech and cyberbullying and all this other stuff, and whatnot and things like that, you know. All right. He says these comments are going straight to hell. Y'all funny. Y'all absolutely funny. G Swole says, are you sure when I hear on social media is Diddy? Hey, TNT, what you talking about, man? You about to turn this thing upside down now, man. I don't know. I don't know, TNT. I think you need to, you know what I'm saying, cut it off, you know, go pull up with the wifey, you understand? I don't know, man. You about to turn this thing out. TNT, you about to start something. What's up to Jeffrey? You says that's not a dress. He said that is a traditional Middle Eastern garment called a throb. These kinds of comments show the limitations of our global knowledge. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You talking about Tyrese in a dress? You talking about Tyrese in a dress is a traditional Middle Eastern garment. I don't care what it is. It don't matter what it is. I don't care if it's a tradition, whatever. Ain't no real man's gonna wear that. You understand? Ain't no real thoroughbred man is gonna wear that. Let's talk about it. So it could be whatever you say it is. Oh, it's a traditional. Oh, it's Scottish. It's this, it's that. It don't matter. You understand? You can make it sound good and try to think somebody's not intelligent because they don't know something about a garment that look like a dress, a skirt, or whatever the case may be. Who cares? It still ain't manly. Say what you want because you got some knowledge about a garment. Wow, you're smart. You're Einstein. You're on the dean's list in Harvard University, Yale, Cornell. Who cares? It still ain't manly. I don't care how you put it. It don't matter. Still not manly at the end of the day. You know what I mean? No real man is going to wear something like that. Picture me going out. I'm going out on a date. You know what I'm saying? I got this little, you know, I got this little cutie and all that. You understand? Picture me showing up with that on. Picture that. Any real woman gonna look at me like, what? You trying to outdress me? You sure you know, you sure you know, you go that way? No way. No way, man. Cut it out, man. It doesn't matter if you got knowledge or intelligence in some garments and whatnot. It still ain't manly. It still ain't manly. You understand? It still don't justify that a man should wear that in general. You know what I mean? You seem like you one of them book smart people. That don't work here. That don't work here at all, for sure. What's up to Donna Woods? You says greetings. You says in greetings, TOG. You said not them suspenders. Not them suspenders. What's up to Jared James? Shout out to you for sure. You said Jeffrey Robinson. Are you? You say, do you have dreams and your thoughts defending a grown man wearing a dress? You probably love all that, all shows. Wow. Wow, man. Wow. V. Coleman says doing too much for money. Ain't that serious. This is funny. Y'all funny tonight. Let me see. I missed the comment. You said Tyrese Gibson is the one keep going on the social media complaining about paying child support for his fornication with these women and putting babies in them. Is this the dude now wearing Wow, complaining about child support. Wow. That's crazy for sure. All right. No, I missed something. He says either redirect or views from the scriptures about Snoop Dogg. I had the video the other day, and now I can't find it. I cannot find it. I'm gonna have to probably go to a video from my YouTube channel to try to dig it up to see if we can find it, and what have you. All right. You said it looks like a red dress to me. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a sad thing that, you know, you got somebody on here trying to justify and take up for Tyrese for wearing a dress. You just try to dress it up to make it sound good, to make it seem like it's okay to wear when it's not. It's not at all. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, for sure. I think we pulled the video up. I think we found it. You know, I think I found the video of Snoop Dogg talking. All right, what's up, the blessed tone? What up? What up? What up? Simply Naturally Black Life says you're right. No man not doing it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, naturally. Definitely appreciate that for sure. You know. All right, let's see if we can get this video up right quick. You know. So this right here, I think this is from my other videos and whatnot. Let's see if we could get it. Let me see. Let's see if I can get it. See, come on. Where's that? Oh, I had it. I know I had it. This is it right here. I forgot where I get the video from. You know. but I'm trying to find that mark where it was played. And what I still can't find it. But I guess we're gonna go to the comment sections right quick so I can find it. All right. G Swole says, why does it seem like us black people only bash? I gotta rub my chops on this one. I gotta rub my chops on this one. I gotta rub my chops on this one. You know? G Swole says, why does it seem like us black people only bash black celebrities, but when a white celebrity does something bad, we don't really talk about that? What? What? I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you at all. You understand? I don't agree. Not one bit. You know? Not one bit. We talk about Kenneth Copeland on here. We talked about Joel Osteen on here. You understand that? We talked about Joyce Myers on here. You know what I mean? So I totally disagree with you upon that. This is not a race thing at all. I don't play the race card. You know? I don't. It's just that, you know, when you got preachers out there, so-called preachers out there, you know what I mean? Like Creflo Dollar doing stuff like this. Oh, we're gonna talk about it and we're gonna expose it. At the end of the day. You know what I mean? So the media puts a lot of us minorities on the screen, more so. You could pick up a newspaper and there'd be a guy, an African American or a black guy on the front page. You know what I mean? For crimes and whatnot. And on the other side is a Caucasian person, probably. Oh, this person just got a 4.0 in Harvard University. You understand? So it's not our fault. If I hear about it, we're going to talk about it. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're Puerto Rican. I don't care if you German, Vietnamese. I don't care about none of that at the end of the day. Anybody can get it. You understand? Africans, Americans, Mexicans, Dominicans, anybody can get it. You know? We don't discriminate over here. It's just that the majority of the news and stuff like that, yes, it be of us, of our stupidity and whatnot. They put that up more so in the media. I can't go to a main outlet like CNN or something like that. Oh, where's the stories about Caucasian people? Where's the stories about Asians? I can't do that. You understand? I can't do that. You know what I mean? I don't see Justin Bieber doing something like this. As far as like, okay, let me go make a gospel song with Creflo Dollar or Tasha Cobbs or something like that. I don't hear about that. You know what I mean? I don't hear about these artists doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? But you hear about the Snoop Doggs. You hear about the little babies. You know what I mean? Upon stuff like that. You know? So me, I don't think it's a black bashing black. And I don't call it bashing at all. I don't call it bashing at all. Listen, truth is truth. Truth is truth. You know what I mean? So if you want to come on here, man, and we can have a conversation about that at G Swole. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. G Swole, come to the front of the congregation if you want to come on here to have a conversation. All right? Bob T says Tyrese had a dress and a scarf on his head, just like a woman, that a man is a... Look at the picture. A spade is a spade. He's wearing a dress. He says, Tony, if you put that on, then you and your little... No way. No way. You understand? No way. We're going to put on something like this. We're going to put on an Under Armour comfort shirt. We gonna put on a tracksuit or something. We ain't putting on no dress. No way. Know what I mean? I wouldn't even think of putting that type of stuff on. Not one bit. I mean, we're gonna get the cap, we're gonna get the hat, the fitted, the snapback, the do-rag, something. You know what I mean? For real. All right. Michael says, even Craig Lewis talked about Mace at one time in one of his Truth Behind hip hop series. Wow. Wow, that's for sure. He says, what happened to Tyrese? Why is he wearing a dress? Can you pull up on a computer if he has any mental issues? Do Tyrese have any mental issues? I mean, I heard him complaining about child support. You know what I mean? All right, so here on Google, Tyrese says, I was out of my mind. Tyrese said around the 29-10-minute mark above. I guess is from a video. It said Tyrese said he made the claim while he was on, I don't know how to pronounce that word, which is used to treat depressive disorder in adults. So he was using some type of medication. He was using some type of medication and whatnot to treat some type of depressive disorder. Tyrese. Wow. Well, I didn't know that. That was my first time reading that. For sure. You know. All right. He says, did anyone see what is happening to the what is that? What is that divide? You trying to say? Let me see if I can type that in. Let me see if we can type that in for sure to see what happened. All right. Let me see. You said Cyrese loves his dresses and crying online for attention. Hey, Michael Hollingsworth, you funny, man. You was funny. For sure, man. Wow. All right, typing it in. What happened over there? What happened over there? All right, let me know what happened over there. Be holy, if you can find it. He says fall back. What up, the Levy? Shout out to you. He said doesn't matter if you're black or white. Oh man. He says I'm a cracker, but y'all know that. Wow. For sure. Bob T says nowhere not racist. I hear John Cena, the wrestler. He's that man wear a dress, makeup, and wig. What are you talking about? What are you talking, G Swole? Wow. David B says thank you. He says so if they're black and do wrong, let's not talk about it. He says why it's flood out. Why I didn't know that. I didn't know. That I didn't know. All right. So David says, I tell you what, if my husband came home in that, then I know he would have been knocked in his head, not in his head, not in his right mind. Excuse me. He said he don't even like the color pink or flip-flops that some men wear. Wow. Is Donald Trump as well being on display? Is this scriptural? Yeah, we talked about Donald Trump for sure before. You know, he said, I'll take that. G Swole, you funny, G Swole. Appreciate your comment though at G Swole. You gotta come on here one day, man. You gotta come on here. What's up? The God owns the world. Shout out to you. All right. Hope all is well. All right. We coming to a conclusion. So if you got any last closing remarks, feel free to leave it in the chat room as we come to a conclusion. Appreciate everybody for coming on here. You know what I mean? Having this conversation in general. You know what I mean? You probably have a part 2 sometime maybe. And if y'all got any last closing remarks, I definitely appreciate everybody for coming on here. You know what I mean? All the new people and whatnot. We definitely have good conversation in general. You know what I mean? Bob T says you got to have a mental issue if you wear a headscarf and a dress coming out like that. That man, how can animals figure it out, but a grown man can't? Oh man, wow, that's funny right there. He says, how can animals figure it out, but a grown man can't? Ain't that something? That's a good point right there. You know what I mean? Animals can figure that out. Wow. You said get them hats out, bro. Listen, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Oh, you talking about these hats? These hats? Oh, I got these kind of like made on like Amazon and stuff like that. I don't know how to put it on Amazon. Excuse me, I don't know how to put stuff from Amazon onto my YouTube channel and whatnot. I would have to do like a Shopify or something like that. I'm still trying to learn that. I'm still trying to learn the Shopify and stuff like that, how to put it on your YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Maybe I go to some tutorials tonight, some more of that learning stuff to see how can I do it. You know what I mean? All right. You said, does TOG have t-shirts? Yes, they do. Different temples make different stuff. You know, so you just gotta like try to find it on Facebook with the individuals. I forgot. I think it was one called Modest Apparel or something like that. Somebody. He says that Murray dreaming about PJ addressed that, bro. Absolutely. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Courtney, you funny. G Swole says, I'm not ready yet. I'm planning on being at Carolina TOG service to meet you in person. Oh, you coming to Carolina? Oh, all right. Take you to some boxing training, man. We're gonna go to some training before service. Get you real right. You understand? Get you real right. We're gonna get up 3-4 in the morning, do a couple of miles, no water, nothing. We're gonna run right in the dark, by the woods, where the coyotes be. You understand? That's gonna be a beautiful thing in Charlotte. You know what I mean? When they come to Charlotte and whatnot, the place is about 15 minutes away from me, and what have you. You know, no, nobody can come to this place. No, you understand that? No, you know what I mean? I think the hotels sold out. They sold out. So it's places like Matthew, North Carolina, that's close by that probably can find like a hotel room and stuff like that. All right. You says what? I can't read that. He says great conversation, but I agree with Beverly P. Some of these comments went straight to hell. That's funny. He said you're gonna kill that man. It'll be a good workout. Some of the Truth of God, I think they play basketball, you know, before service and whatnot. I'm not a ball player, whatever the case may be, but that's a fun activity to do with the brothers, and what have you. They play basketball, you know what I mean, get it in on the courts, you know. All right. Let me see the comments. He says, what about Keenan and Kel? He says, what about Kel Mitchell, excuse me, and he and Keenan Thompson was best friends until Keenan sold his and Kel did not. He says, but if you get on the Clock app like the rest of us, you could have your own shop. The Clock app. What is that? What is that? The Clock app. For sure. At G Swole. You know what I mean? All right. Y'all funny tonight for sure. Let me see if any more comments coming through and whatnot. I'm still trying to find this little video and what have you. I think I got it right here. All right. Let's check it out right quick. Let me see if we got it. Let me know if y'all can hear this video right here.
I'm making your own porn tape, still smoking your weed.
Still smoking.
I wanted Jesus. So he'll make a song with Jesus.
Yeah.
Throw the name Jesus in there and still.
That's right.
It's
Let me know if y'all can hear that video. Let me know. All right. You can hear it? Cool. All right. Good night to you too at Sister Davis. Definitely appreciate you for coming on here. You know what I mean? Oh, you said TikTok. He says the Snoop bounce gets me all the time.
it's the Snoop bounce. No steps in particular.
No.
It's just a Snoop bounce.
That's right.
The bounce is telling you, I'm the devil. I'm the devil.
What do you say?
That's pretty funny right there. You know what I mean? And that's a good point right there. You know, when you got somebody like that that's trying to preach or minister, as Creflo Dollar stated, that's what Snoop was trying to do through his music. Jen Juice says Kendrick Murray, I think, was the one with the dream about PJ in a limo with the Skittle Freaks. Well, guess what, Jen? He got another video of him having another dream. There's another one out there. There's another one. And we're going to talk about that. You understand? We're going to talk about that. I'm looking at maybe Thursday night. You know what I mean? Maybe Thursday night. We'll see. Or maybe even tomorrow. It all depends. But I'm looking at like Thursday night to talk about that for sure. So Brother Man says, he said, what's with you and C-Dub? Who is C-Dub? I don't know no C-Dub. Who is C-Dub? I don't know. Tony Harvin don't know a C-Dub, don't care. You understand? You like the second or third person that said something about a C-Dub. I don't know C-Dub, never saw a person video or whatever. Listen, Tony Harvin don't know a C-Dub, all right? I don't know who that is, never looked them up, and don't care about them. You understand? Listen, tell C-Dub when you see that person. Tell that person, just look up in the air, all right? Tell them look up, all right? Tell them look up in the air and listen. I don't know no C-Dub. You know what I mean? Listen, tell C-Dub to come on here right now then. Whoever that person is. You know? I don't know a C-Dub. Tony Harvin don't know C-Dub. You know, if a C-Dub is talking about me, there's a bunch of people talking about Tony Harvin because I promote the truth of God. There's a bunch of them. I can't keep up with these critics. I can't keep up with them. You know what I mean? C-Dub. What kind of name is C-Dub? What kind of name is that? C-Dub. He said fairies everywhere. Fairies everywhere. Oh man, y'all funny, yo. Y'all is funny. Y'all is funny for sure. C-Dub. He said, Tony said, I don't know a C-Dub. You the second or third person who said something about what's going on with you and C-Dub. I think you're probably the same person. You're just coming under a different name. You said, is that person C-Dub? Because why? Absolutely. I never saw a video by a person named C-Dub and don't care to see or watch it. I don't watch these clowns at all, not one bit. You understand that? I don't watch them. There's a lot of individuals out there looking for attention. You understand that? They really looking for attention. And they really talking about Tony Harvin. They really talking, excuse me for talking to third party. They really talk about you as if they know you. As if they played in the sandbox with you. There's nobody on YouTube or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean, that knows me or been around me. We're gonna say G-Man, we're gonna say Tazaria, just a little small crumb because we from the same area. But we all cordial. But besides them, I don't know anybody on YouTube that I was around. I don't know a C-Dove. You understand? I don't know. He says, see who they probably a gang of some sort. That's all. He says, I think he meant Creflo Dollar. Oh, nah, it's not Creflo Dollar. Somebody else mentioned, somebody hit me up on Facebook talking crazy. Somebody was talking crazy on Facebook and they mentioned C-Dove. So this is before, I talked about Creflo Dollar. So this person wants some type of attention and what have you. They get nothing. You understand that? They may get a pop shot here and there, but I don't know them. You understand that? I don't know. At the end of the day. C-Dove. What kind of name is that? He says, I'm going to find C-Dove the myth. Wow. He said, sound like a birdie. Wow, that's crazy, man. Y'all funny. Y'all is funny tonight. Good show. C-Dove. You said, what up, Martin? He says, do you watch Rango TV Reaction? I watched a little bit. I wanted to see who this Rango TV guy was. I wanted to see who he was. I watched a little bit of him talking about how Duell threatened him. You know what I mean? I watched a little bit. It's funny how, and I'm not calling Rango TV a punk or anything like that or soft. It's funny how Mr. Duell, he said something about he will meet up or see Rango TV one day. And more so, the context could be taken like a threat. Why he don't say that to me? You understand that? When he was talking all the threats and, things like that, and whatnot, it's almost like what Will Smith did to Chris Rock. Now, will Will Smith do something like that to like a Michael Jai White or Mike Tyson or Floyd Mayweather or Anthony Joshua or John Jones and what have you? No, he won't. You understand that? Listen, Mr. Duell, he pick and choose his fights in battles and what have you. I heard another YouTuber say, listen, Charles Duell think he could outbox everybody, out wrestle everybody, out weightlift everybody. Listen, we put the offer on the table for him. We put the offer on the table for him, 135 pounder. Let's see if he step up to the plate. Let's see if lifting 385 pounds will work for him. We put the offer on the table for him. You understand? We put the offer on the table for him. You understand? He didn't accept. Right? He said, give him that Garcia. Garcia's a bum. Listen, Ryan Garcia is still a bum. They cheated Devin Haney. It was rigged. It was rigged. I'm convinced. It was rigged. Let me see. Let me see. The comments. Lorraine says TOG is the best thing since you said sliced bread. Love the message from Pastor Gino. I'm just so happy I found the real truth. I was baptized in February in the Bahamas. Wonderful. Brother Bowley, I don't know you. I don't know you. You know what I mean? Brother Bowley, you can step up to the congregation. The link is in the chat room right now. You understand? And this is my email right here. You know, right there. You understand? All right, to Brother Bowley. You know? He says Rango TV ain't nothing nice. He says, how is Ryan a bum? Listen, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Ryan Garcia is a bum. You understand? That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Since David says, not with that one step away from jailbird, that is the biggest lie ever told, because the scripture says that perilous times shall come and times are going to get worse, and he's going to make it great. Michael says, let's be honest, every race, celebrities, and culture are watching the truth of God. Some of them want to change, others don't want to change. Absolutely. I agree. What's up to Sion? Shout out to you. Says, I did a quick search. C-Dove is a dove. Oh, okay. He says C-Dove is a dove. He said somebody got triggered Tony. You funny. He said Tony mad about that 90. Oh yeah. I'm about to try to get my refund back. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my refund back. He says, you a cold man. Tank already showed Ryan where he belongs. Absolutely. He says, brother Tony is still salty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna end this live. As always. We have good conversation, and things like that. You know, he says why? He says T, why you touch Copeland? Bob T says, did somebody just wrote Great America? What's the funniest thing I ever read? He says it was a good fight. Absolutely. DJ Grant says, have a good night, bro, and peace, fam, for sure. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody for coming on. We're gonna end it. God bless everybody out there. I hope everybody have a wonderful evening and a wonderful sleep for sure. I'm Tony Harvin. I'm signing off, and we'll be back, Lord willing, with another great conversation. All right? God bless. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to the Tony Harvin Network YouTube channel. If you like, hit that subscribe button listed right here. After you hit the subscribe button, if you want to receive all notifications of videos that come out on this YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and select all after you hit the notification bell.